What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So listen, look, Mayor Adams is on the chopping block out here. The first mayor in New York to ever be charged with an indictment. Listen, look. It's getting very sticky out here. We got Diddy getting locked up, all types of stuff. Mayor Adams just gave Diddy the key to the city last year, okay? So now we're about to go here, and I'm not necessarily saying that this has anything to do with this and that, but all I'm saying is, though, let's pay attention to what's going on. Quarters, nickels, and dimes. Let's go here now.
Mayor Eric Adams indicted by a federal grand jury on criminal charges that are still sealed tonight as this story broke within the last hour.
Fox 5's Kendall Green in the newsroom with more on how we got to this moment. Kendall.
Hey, good evening, Steve, Natasha. As you know, a lot has happened in the recent days, months, weeks. Several members of the Adams administration having their homes searched and devices seized. And tracking the investigation, of course, means tracking who is being investigated. Let's take a closer look. David Banks' unexpected retirement as New York City Schools chancellor at the end of the school year continues the resignations of Mayor Eric Adams' close circle, who are under FBI investigations. Some political analysts say a lot of eyes on City Hall as of late have less to do with policy and more with who's next.
Well, the optics are awful.
David Shapiro is director of the Inspection and Oversight Program at John Jay College.
I haven't seen a case where so many investigations are swirling around the orbit of one individual in the name of the mayor.
On September 4th, federal investigators raided the Harlem home David Banks shares with his partner, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright. Their electronic devices were also seized. Wright was appointed by Adams in 2023. Raids were conducted at the home of Philip Banks III, the chancellor's brother and current deputy mayor for public safety, and the home of former NYPD officer Tim Pearson. Pearson is a senior public safety advisor. Investigations of Adams.
So my point here is, at the end of the day, real talk, low key, all of these people are friends, low key. I mean, and I get it. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Sometime in society, it's not about what you know. It's not about your education. It's about who you know. Seriously.
Circle began last November, with federal agents searched the home of Adams' chief fundraiser, Brianna Suggs, as a part of a probe into campaign donations with possible ties to the Turkish government. New York City Sheriff Anthony Miranda and his office are being investigated over money confiscated from illegal pot shops. In February, investigators searched the homes of Winnie Greco. Greco is the director of Asian Affairs. Former police commissioner Edward Caban resigned 2 weeks ago after his home was raided by the feds as well. His replacement, interim police commissioner Tom Donlin, who says the FBI also searched his home soon after he was named. And now comes word the mayor has been indicted, to which Shapiro reminds us, while the optics may be bad, people are innocent until proven guilty.
Hey, I mean, I get it. I want the justice system to work how it's supposed to work. And this is what we're getting away from, and I'm going to speak upon it real quick. This is also what we're getting away from here in America, is that you technically are innocent until proven guilty out here. It's just reality.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
It's just reality. Now, we all know, everybody wants to sit here like, well, our politicians and things like that are, corrupt and stuff like that. It's been proven in the past that we have had some corrupt politicians and things like that. That's just life and stuff. But all I'm saying is, though, let's let the justice system work how it's supposed to work, and let's let the investigations do what they need to do to investigate and make sure that these people are actually, doing the things that we are alleging that they're doing right now, because it's all alleged. And let's see what's going on here.
Because our system is based on the rule of law, which protects individuals from hasty judgments.
Calls for the mayor to resign were growing louder even before we got word of this indictment against the mayor. Now, just yesterday, he said he would not be stepping down again, and this indictment does not remain sealed, and we do not know what the charges may be.
Okay, so this is the point here. Yes, we're trying to figure things out. We're trying to make sure what's going on here. And yes, by the legal standpoint, you are innocent until proven guilty. But due to social media, due a lot of things that we have going on in society nowadays, times have changed and stuff like that. In this society that we're living in, most of the time, you're going to be guilty until proven innocent in this new age. This is new age. I'm sorry, but this is what's going on out here. And we know these are facts. Everybody knows this. We understand these things right here. It's sad to say, but it's the truth, though. From the optics of things in today's society, with the information floating around the internet, you can add TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want to add. The optics is that the judgment of the public are trying to get to a place to where we are stigmatizing people to be guilty already before they're proven innocent. But that's not how our courts of law are established to work. So yeah, we're going to go here now. Let's keep going. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Welcome back and Alive Now. I'm Austin Westfall. We continue to cover this breaking story out of New York City. We're learning tonight that New York City Mayor Eric Adams was indicted by a grand jury on criminal charges Wednesday evening following escalating federal criminal investigations against his administration, nearly a year after FBI agents seized his phones, according to multiple reports. We just got a statement in from Adams himself. I want to play this out.
My fellow New Yorkers, it is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies. But they would not be surprising. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target. And a target I became. For months, leaks and rumors have been aimed at me in an attempt to undermine my credibility and paint me as guilty. Just this past week, they searched the home of our new police commissioner, looking for documents from 20 years ago, just 1 week after he joined my administration. Enough. I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit. If I'm charged, I know I am innocent. I will request an immediate trial so the New Yorkers can hear the truth. New Yorkers know my story. They know where I come from. I have been fighting injustice my entire life.
Now, New Yorkers may know your story, things like that, though, Mayor Adams. But all I'm saying is, though, what you're promoting right now with this immigration situation, and yes, I'm gonna bring that up. What you're promoting with this immigration situation and the monies that you're actually allocating to the situation, as far as allowing the immigrants and stuff like that, the illegals, to have leeway and stuff like that. It's a lot of money floating around out here with this situation that's going on here. As far as the illegals and stuff, it's a lot of money floating around here. And I guarantee you, this is what's going on here. They're trying to figure out the money aspect of what's going on in this situation. Because listen, look, this is the situation right here. New York basically is the capital of the United States.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
And this is just the truth. New York is the capital of the United States to the rest of the world. Huge financial situations. Wall Street's there. I have always been there. Things like that are going on. New York is a powerhouse to the rest of the world for our United States and things like that. So yeah, he's in charge of a lot of situations that are going on there. Money is floating around New York like fucking, shit. Like flies on shit. So I mean, it's just reality here. So yeah, they're trying to figure some things out and stuff. But who knows? Like I say, all the information haven't came out yet. They've checked the phones, they seized phones and stuff like that. Information from all those people that they shown It's wild out here. It's wild.
That fight has continued as your mayor. Despite our pleas, when the federal government did nothing as its broken immigration policies overloaded our shelter system with no relief, I put the people of New York before party and politics. Now, if I am charged, many may say I should resign because I cannot manage the city while fighting the case. I can also understand how everyday New Yorkers will be concerned that I cannot do my job while I face accusation. But I have been facing these lies for months since I began to speak out for all of you and their investigation started. Yet the city has continued to improve. Make no mistake, you elected me to lead this city.
So the city has continued to improve. But when it comes to the migrant situation, and this is my point I'm coming from with, the city hasn't improved, sir. I'm sorry, but now from that standpoint, when you're giving all these illegals all this money and stuff like that, and the citizens of the city are out there, starving and being broken into, the actual taxpayers are actually being neglected and things like that. Okay. All right.
Lead it, I will. I humbly ask for your prayers and your patience as we see this through. God bless you, and God bless the city of New York. Thank you.
All right, so there's Mayor Adams' response. We don't know exactly when that was taped. We do know that we have a live look outside the governor's mansion in New York City. Details about the exact accusations in the indictment are still unclear as the indictment is sealed, but sources tell Fox 5 New York that it will be unsealed on Thursday.
So, okay, listen, look, maybe Thursday, we'll get more answers and things like that. Hopefully Thursday we'll get more answers. But no, though, this is wild right here. The first mayor to be actually indicted in the city of New York, considering, throughout the as long as New York has existed, a mayor has never been indicted in New York. Since the foundation of America, New York was one of the super places that were actually established amongst the East Coast, after the 13 colonies. So, we're just going to keep this real out here, man. This is wild. So, we're going to keep our eyes on this situation. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking out there. I definitely would appreciate the feedback. Seriously, man, it's getting wild out here in America this election year. This is crazy. Okay. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers out there. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.